So you're thinking about moving to the upstate of South Carolina. Hey everyone, I'm Erick Brizendine, also known as that Realtor guy. If you're curious about what it looks like to purchase a home in the upstate, you're in luck. Today, we're gonna go through the steps of buying a house in the upstate. So it's ironic that I'm standing in front of a Bank of America building because what I'll likely have you do is go with a local lender. So there's a few different reasons that we want to get a pre-approval first. One being we want to make sure that we're looking at houses that are within your budget. And two, whenever we do find a house that we want to put an offer in, we want to show sellers that you're serious. It's pretty straightforward. All we'll have to do is get in contact with the lender, give them the necessary documentation, and go from there. If you need any recommendations for local lenders, feel free to reach out. I'll be happy to get you in contact with some. Next up, choosing your dream home. Greenville has such a diverse range of neighborhoods and home styles, from the historic subdivisions, new home subdivisions like the one that we're sitting in today, and kind of what we do from here on out when we're choosing your dream home. We kind of go through a little bit of a questionnaire, and part of what we're looking to do is kind of see what vibe you're going for in a neighborhood. Do you have kids? Is that something that's important to you? Do you want amenity rich? Do you want no HOA? Do you want a townhome because there's no maintenance involved? We take into consideration several different things like that. As your realtor, I can help you navigate what you're looking for in a home, whether it's neighborhood friendly, non-neighborhood, HOA, all those different types of things. We'll sit down, we'll go through all those and see what fits you best. Here are a few things you should consider when looking for your next home. Do you want a neighborhood at all? If so, what type of neighborhood? What's the vibe? Is it lively? Is it more relaxed? Is it kid-friendly, amenity-rich? The school systems that you're gonna be in. If you've got kids or you're planning to have kids, school should be at the top of your priority list. And then amenities, again, if you wanna be in a neighborhood or if you don't wanna be in a neighborhood, that will kind of start that conversation. If you wanna be in a neighborhood, obviously we wanna look at amenities if those are things that are important to you, or if you just want the least amount of HOA possible. So once we've established what you're looking for in a property, we'll start scheduling some showings and taking a look at some houses in person. This is where I'll really be there to help. We're gonna ask the right questions like, how old's the roof? When was it last replaced? HVAC condition, when was the last time it was replaced? We'll start to look at things like, has there been previous water damage? If so, does the seller have any receipts or anything that show that it was repaired properly? Basically, at this point, my job is to make sure you have all of the information that you could possibly need or want on whatever property we're looking at that time. So at this point, I'll walk you through what it looks like to write a competitive offer so that you get the most out of the offer in the Greenville market. We're gonna look at current market trends so that we can see if houses are selling above or maybe even below ask price at the moment. Contingencies, do you have a house to sell where you're moving from? Are you a first-time home buyer? We're gonna look at contingencies like financing and wood infestation and inspection and all those different things. There's several in the contract that I'll go over with you. So after the contingency section, we'll look at things like negotiating with the seller to get you the best price, the best deal on terms as far as close date, what fits you best, things of that nature. So after your offer gets accepted, we enter the contract phase, which is where things like home inspections, financing, and any kind of contingencies get finalized. If anything comes up during the inspection, we'll either negotiate those repairs with the seller or adjust the terms of the deal. Finally, we reach closing day. This is where we sign all the paperwork, get the keys to the house, make sure all the funds are transferred properly, and congratulations, you're now a homeowner in Greenville. I'll be there with you every step of the way. After all, this is a big moment, and I want to make sure that it's an exciting one for you as well. So that's what it looks like to buy a home in the upstate of South Carolina. It might sound like a lot of info, but trust me, I'm here to make it as easy as possible for you. If you're thinking about making the move or have any questions about the process, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help. Until then, I look forward to seeing you guys in Greenville.